Hey guys, how's it going? Hope you've been well. I'm here with Jason. OverlandEats, as he's known on Instagram. And actually, behind the camera, we have Talon.
What up?
Talon's side. So we're actually just having a little barbecue over here. And so OverlandEats, I'll put his thingy here. You can follow him on Instagram if you're into kind of like...
Yeah, not really so much YouTube.
Yeah, a little bit of YouTube. I'll link his YouTube too, maybe.
I need to work on it. I need to work on it a bit.
Yeah, so he's kind of, he wouldn't consider himself a chef or anything, but he likes to cook. So he's actually over here, and we're just having like a little barbecue kind of at my house. Talon rode his motorcycle up. Check it out.
Yeah, that thing is sweet.
Your video is probably out, right? Or is it? Is it not?
It'll
this
be
will
out.
probably be like 2 weeks from now.
All right, yeah. New bike, Husqvarna 701.
Talon got a new motorcycle. My videos lag behind. Talon's like on it.
He gets them out on a good schedule.
But this video is going to be about Jason's Tacoma.
Yeah, what's left of it?
Sounds good.
I haven't done a walk around in a bit. And I like Jason and kind of how he has his Tacoma because he's just like, whatever, this works and that's okay. And he doesn't stress too much. And he's actually out kind of like using his truck. So it's a good thing here. And yeah, Jason's a cool guy, so give him a follow. And I promise I'll let him talk here in a second. So we're going to just kind of walk around the truck, talk about the mods and whatnot. And that's about it. So why don't we start with like what the Tacoma the model.
I mean the whole truck, the one like restriction I had is it had to fit in the garage. So it
So you have a 7-foot garage or?
Yeah, I have one of those like I don't know what the exact. You got the taller garage here. I see.
Yeah, these are like the 8.
Yeah, so mine's a foot shorter than that.
Yeah,
so that was a big thing about like how the build had to turn out and everything. But it's a 2017 TRD off-road. I got it with about 8,000 miles on it, and I've loved the thing. Kind of ragged it out at this point, but yeah, it definitely gets used.
So this fits in a 7-foot garage, even with the Max Tracks.
It does. Top. It does. I've got about an inch of clearance between the top pin there.
Cool.
On those Max Tracks. Yeah.
Good to know. Yeah, my previous garage was actually a 7-foot garage, and I had to take that into consideration. And I just like barely eked in, just like. Right
yeah, I think you have the tires are about an inch or so taller than mine.
Yeah,
these are 285, 75, 17s.
Okay.
I'm going to do 35s on them, but I need to get a little bit taller springs in the front. I've got the full King suspension on here.
Talon's over here working that camera. Love it.
Yeah, it's a full King suspension, but I've got the I forget the spring. I don't know. I go over to True Auto and tell Austin to fix me up with what I need. And
so Jason takes his rig into True Auto. It's actually a shop I like in Denver. So if you need off-road truck work, True Auto's the place. I
haven't turned a wrench on this thing, so they built the truck really.
Why'd you choose a Tacoma?
When I first moved to Cobb in Colorado about 4 years, I was a Louisiana boy for a number of years, and a lot of people had talked about the trails just being really narrow, and so I knew I needed something that could get on those trails. And it turned out to be true. I mean, if you look at the love scratches I've got on this thing, definitely gets into some narrow spots. And
Jason's from New Orleans.
Yeah, New Orleans. Yeah, you said it right. New Orleans. Yeah, New Orleans.
He's telling me how to pronounce it.
Yeah, Cajun country.
So moved out to Colorado, heard the trails were tight, and you were like, Tacoma seems like the ticket.
Yeah. I honestly, I didn't have Instagram, but my little cousin made me an Instagram. And so I kind of discovered the whole like, wow, you can build out trucks just like you could build out like sports cars and all this other stuff.
Yep.
And so the first thing I got was a CVT rooftop tent, and kind of just had a stock truck and a tent for a while.
Cool.
And then the build very quickly progressed after that.
Nice. Jason kind of likes sports. He's got like a 911. We won't get too into it, but you like kind of. You've been a car guy for
I like things that go fast and stuff with engines in it. So
yeah. So this checks some of those boxes. This checks one of those boxes.
Yeah.
One of those two boxes.
Maybe not the go fast.
It's the slowest vehicle I've ever owned, but it's probably a good thing. I did the 529 gears, nitro gears, and they work really great.
Sweet. So yeah, we'll like I'll kind of guide you through this, and we'll probably just go kind of front to back and talk about the mods as we go, and you can just kind of say like what you liked about it or why you picked that and what it is, obviously, and Yeah, I don't know. He's also has a Tundra build going on, wrapped in multicam black. So you might want to check that out.
Yeah.
And Jason's also single. So
Okay.
if you're in the Colorado area
Look at this guy.
and looking for an eligible bachelor that likes to cook,
Great. Thanks for that.
Slide
Mike.
into his DMs.
Appreciate
Slide
that.
into his
Appreciate that.
DMs.
Yeah.
so let's start
Wow.
up front here. What you got going on?
Yeah. So I did full CBI all the way around. This is their aluminum.
Actually, before we can cut that out if you want to.
Are you?
want me to
Hey,
throw it in?
leave that thing in there. No,
Leave
just
it
do
Leave
that.
it
Do
in,
what you,
he's
look,
single.
I don't do this YouTube stuff. You do what you want. Do
We'll
what you
leave it
want.
in.
Okay.
Cool. So we got CBI.
CBI bumper in the front. It's all aluminum for the front piece here. Still with the winch and everything else up front. I do want to do a little bit heavier springs in front. But I've got Baja lighting all the way around. Warren winch with all factor 55 fair lead and all that good stuff. I do have the custom 54 headlights. I really like these headlights. They're pretty unique and super bright.
So you said this is a TRD off-road, but did you put the pro hood or the sport hood on?
I actually got some hail damage
Okay.
when I first moved to Colorado and bought the truck. So it's got a new hood, new roof panel,
Okay.
and has had plenty of PDR work done on it. So
That'll happen.
it actually, I mean, it came out amazing the way that they can do that PDR. It just always surprises me.
Cool, and he got a wrap done up. You don't love it. He's actually going to get it rewrapped, I think.
Yeah, Jake did the Tundra. I think he's done some of your stuff as well.
Yeah,
Jake
Jake
over
did
at
the
Lucid
van.
Wraps.
Yep.
Great dude, and does amazing work. I've had this about 2 years, and it's held up pretty well, but it's really starting to get, you can see right here,
Kind of peel up a little
under
bit.
the paint, the truck looks great. So, or excuse me, under the wrap, the paint looks great.
Yeah.
And I think because, I'd never owned a wrapped vehicle before, I don't think I'll ever buy another vehicle, truck or otherwise, that I don't wrap, only just because of that paint protection that you get.
Yeah.
It looks nice under here, so.
Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah.
Sweet. So we got bumper, we got headlights. So we got the new hood after the hail damage, TRD Pro grill. Anything in the engine bay?
It's completely stock.
Completely
I
stock.
haven't opened the hood personally in 8 months, and
Okay.
yeah, the shop has done a few things under there. It's got a different battery and a couple of other little things, but I haven't done any of it. So
Cool. No, that's no worries. A lot of people talk about like, oh, if you don't do your own work. If someone doesn't want to do their own work, more power to them. Work hard in your day job and
There you go.
enjoy your free time after hours, and let the pros take care of it. That's fine. I mean, I do wrench on my vehicles some, but I'd rather not. So, sweet.
Yeah. I've
And then let's do
got
wheels
Nitto
and tires.
tires. I've loved these ridge grapplers. I actually just bought these for the Tundra as well.
Okay.
For the Tundra build. These got about 40,000 miles on them. The truck actually has about 43,000 miles on it now, but
40,000 miles, looking pretty good.
I know. Yeah, they've really done well. Yeah, I've got some VTX wheels on them.
And then so you got some King suspension underneath, and looks like SPC.
SPC upper control arms, King suspension, full CBI armor underneath, as you can see. So I've got the.
CBI skids. Did you go
Yeah.
aluminum on those?
I did.
And your bumper is aluminum?
Front bumper's aluminum, skids are aluminum.
Cool.
Rear bumper, obviously, I think they only do the rears in steel.
Did you have any Tacoma inspiration for your build?
Yeah, I discovered Last Line of Defense on Instagram. No,
It looks like there's some of this stuff that looks.
no, certainly. Like, I mean, actually, a lot of Colorado folks, but
Yeah.
honestly, just a lot of folks more on the Instagram side. I don't know a ton about YouTube, and yeah, it was really a lot of Instagram
Jason's
stuff.
like, what is YouTube anyway?
I like a lot of I watch a lot of cooking videos on YouTube. So
Yeah, he was throwing out some chefs' names, and I was like, who? And he was like, you don't know?
Mike doesn't
And
know
I
who
was like,
Anthony Bourdain is.
I
This
didn't
is
know who
this is a
Anthony-
tragedy, people. This is a
I didn't
tragedy.
know who Anthony Bourdain.
This is a problem. We got to fix this.
I make hot dogs, man.
Oh man.
Anyway, so you got VTX. What model are
Yeah,
these?
so these are VTX wheels. I don't know.
Oh, you don't know? Some
No,
model?
they're VTX
pretty cool,
wheels.
pretty
I
cool
actually, I actually have some wheels in the garage for this. They're the Ryder off-road wheels. I don't know if you've met those guys from SoCal yet.
don't
Wild,
think so.
wild bunch of fellas.
Dude, those SoCal wheel guys are kind of crazy.
They are.
Like in
look,
a
I couldn't
fun
even.
way,
I couldn't
in a fun
hang
way.
with them at the expo. We
Yeah.
just did expo.
Yeah.
But they sent me some sweet wheels. They've got that concave kind of style wheels.
Cool. So then we got some sliders.
Yeah, so again, CBI sliders. I got the Cookout in the back. That's definitely been used.
Kick out, angled up. You went for no top plates.
No top plates. They get dirty and I'm sure this happens to you too, where your dirt gets gunked up in there.
Yeah.
And so I thought the top plates would just be more of the same. So.
Well, over here, let's talk about Prinsu.
Yeah, Prinsu rack up top. Again, I can't really put a lot up there because of the garage height. I guess that's going to be changing here in a couple of weeks. I got my house is for sale in Denver, so hopefully we'll get a little more garage
house
space.
Is for sale. I'll link it down below, but it's
It'll be. I hope it'll be gone by the time you see this video.
Yeah.
Baja Designs light bar, and of course I got my Max Tracks up there.
Yeah, it looks like an S8, I believe.
The Max. I gotta say, this is my second set of Max Tracks. I take those off the roof more than any other piece of recovery gear that I own.
Max Tracks are great.
It's incredible. It's crazy how much I use those things. And I think it's just because of the snow, really. We get a lot of snow out here. Yeah, we better speed this up. We're getting some weather over here.
So RCI bed rack.
This is my first mod, RCI bed rack. Got it off of Craigslist. It works fine. I don't put all the doodads and stuff on the side, so yep, it holds the iCamper. Gotta have this thing, love it.
This is the Skycamp Mini.
Skycamp Mini. I spent 42 nights in it last year.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, it was. I'm hoping to do less this year.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. Taillight. We have a funny taillight story kind of together here.
Yeah.
I copied Mike's taillights. They're I think Wind. What is it called?
Windjet.
Windjet taillights. And Mike and I have, this is a little Moab mishap here, but Mike has the opposite taillight broken.
Jason broke his left one, and I broke my right one, so I'm waiting for Jason to get new taillights.
I'm working on it.
He's going to gift me his right one.
Yeah, I'm working on it.
So that's why my taillight's still broken back there. I'm like, Jason, get on it, man.
Yeah.
Get on it. So we got CBI.
Yep, CBI, high clearance rear bumper. Again, I would have loved to do the swing out arm, but it wouldn't have fit in the garage if I did that. So again, I'll just have the stock spare up in the back here. This is a typical camping setup, I guess, here. Got my Camp Chef portable fire pit for burn ban season. You gotta only have propane fire pits. I think we're only gonna see more and more of that as people don't respect the burn bans. So
Yeah.
got a Dometic fridge. Love that thing.
Looks like a CFX 335.
That's the 45. So it's same footprint, just a little bit taller.
Okay, yeah.
One thing I recently learned about these things too is if you turn the temperature down low enough, it'll freeze whatever you put in there.
Yeah, they go
so it's
down
like
to,
fridge or freezer.
-8, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, you go into deep freeze mode for sure.
So yeah, I got my little camp chair there, Camp Chef 2-burner stove. You can do most cooking you need to with that thing.
You got a trail gate here.
I did, yeah. These guys sent me this thing. It's good that they did because you can see a little bit here. I melted my other tailgate.
Yeah.
I cook on back here a good bit. So yeah, this is some other kind of aluminum material, I think. So it definitely helps for the cooking piece.
Sweet. You got an axe over here.
Yeah, I've got a axe mounted on this side. I used to have a shovel here, but I just throw it in the back of the truck now.
Sweet.
Stock exhaust. The whole engine is the only drivetrain engine thing I ever did was were the gears. So 529s definitely help it out a lot with all the weight.
Cool. And then rear suspension, King shocks.
King shocks, and then it's an Icon leaf pack, I believe.
Okay. Icon leaf pack. Sweet.
Yeah, Icon something.
Yeah.
Icon something. Icon something. It works great.
Sweet.
And
And then nothing on the inside. He's got a bunch of junk in here because he's actually showing his house right now. So he's like,
yeah, don't show the inside. The inside's stock. I haven't done anything to the inside. So stock radio, stock everything.
Sweet. Well, it's really starting to rain now.
Yeah, cut to us cooking and eating because yeah, it's raining. So we better go.
Yeah, our food is actually, I think, almost ready. So we're gonna go inside now to escape the rain. But I'll leave his links down below, and I'll probably link up some of this stuff as well. So
yeah, Mike's got a set of knives as well. I've got these chef's knives that just came out. You should check them out.
Yeah, we'll throw some footage in.
Yeah,
here.
well, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Peace.
We're getting soaked.